కూర్చోండి కూర్చోండి పిలుస్తాను. స్టార్ట్. వెల్కమ్.
సార్
పేరు పెట్టి మన గురించి డిస్కస్ వీళ్ళు ఉన్నారు. వీళ్ళు ఓన్లీ లైటింగ్ ఓపెన్ లేదు. టీమ్స్ అని కూడా పిల్లలు చెప్పారా సార్ పిలవమని? ఒక నిమిషం స్టాప్. స్లోగా చదువుతాం.
స్టార్ట్.
Might. Hello, hello. Good afternoon, respected dignitaries and faculty members. I am P. Nagapunima from 3rd year IT and I have the honor of anchoring today's program. On behalf of Sridevi Women's Engineering College, I extend a warm welcome to all of you today for expert talk on the challenges and impact of NEP 2020 for higher education and quality assurance, organized in association with ABRSM Telangana. We are deeply honored to welcome our distinguished guest speaker, Dr. T. Ravinder Reddy Sir, Advisor SWEC. Sir has been a guiding force in the field of education with his rich experience and vision for academic excellence. His insightful perspectives on higher education policies and quality assurance have inspired many institutions to move forward innovation. We also extend a warm welcome to our Principal Ma'am, Dr. A. Narmada Ma'am, Dean of Academics, Dr. Shivanagi Reddy Sir, and to all our esteemed HOD and faculty members. To commence the program on an auspicious note, I request Now I welcome Ravinder Reddy Sir onto the dais. Now I welcome Srinidhi to present a bouquet. Thank you, sir. To commence the program on an auspicious note, I request the dignitaries to kindly come forward for the ceremonial lamp lighting. Dr. T. Ravinder Reddy Sir, Dr. A. Narmada Ma'am, Dr. B. Narendra Kumar Sir, and Shivanagi Reddy Sir and Ravi Kumar Sir. Now I request all the HODs to come on to the dais. Thank you, dignitaries. Now I invite Maheshwari ma'am along with Srinidhi from third year IT to render the prayer song.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रान्विता या वीणा वरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवै सदा पूजितां सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषा जाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्म विचारसार परमा आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनी वीणा पुस्तकधारिणीमभयदा जाड्यान्धकारापहां हस्ते स्फटिकमालिकां विदधतीं पद्मासने संस्थितां वन्दे तां परमेश्वरी भगवती बुद्धिप्रदां शारदाम्.
Thank you.
That was indeed divine. Now, without further delay, it's my honor to invite our eminent guest, Speaker Dr. T. Ravindra Reddy, sir, to deliver his expert talk on today's theme. Sir, the stage is yours.
Hello. Hello. Good afternoon to respected Principal Madam and Deans and HODs of Sridevi Women's Engineering College. And on NEP 2020 today we will be going to discuss about this. This seminar is being organized in association with ABRSM. ABRSM for Higher Educational Institutions Technical Wing. Professor Ashok Sir has requested me for having a lecture on NEP 2020. He is having a position in ABRSM. In fact, from Sridevi Women's Engineering College also, the members are there. One is Dr. Narendra, Dr. A. Ravi Kumar, and others. So today I would like to discuss about the National Education Policy. What is meant by a education policy? Means is approved in the parliament or state assembly, or it will have a statutory rules and regulations and norms. That we call it as a policy, education policy. For any system in our country, we have a policies like foreign policy, like we have the agriculture policy, education policy is also there. In 2008, the Right to Education Act has come, and then in 2017, Kasturi Rangan as a chairman, Government of India has appointed the draft preparation for the national education policy. It's being approved in the parliament 29 July 2020. So that's why this policy is called as NEP, National Education Policy 2020. The main objective of the national education policy is any country will have a future planning, assessment. In our country, the resources that what we have got in education and the school education, the strength of the students and based on the age groups of the children and students of primary, secondary and higher education and technical education, country will have an assessment. In that assessment, 25% of the youth now in India are in the education system in coming years by 2030. So, in order to have a system to have facilities to them, to have the skill-based curriculum to them on par with the market demands globally, to cater them, to make them, prepare them skillful, the Government of India has initiated the process and brought the bill. What is the main motto? Just now I told you, because in our country youth are more, but in other countries the living age is 80 to 90 years in foreign countries. So we are preparing our youth students for the globe. So to have education to this much students who are coming in next few years, by 2030, 25%, by 2035, 35, 50% of the youth will come. Keeping in view of all these, our Prime Minister of India, Atmanirbhar Bharat, that is Skill India, Make India, and we have some programs also in our the institution. Some of the students have participated. Skill India and Make India and Digital India, like this, some of the programs have been organized by the Government of India. So, to inculcate the skills to the students of different degree courses and the BTech courses and other courses, they have started some sort of the changes in the curriculum. What is that? Changes, reforms you can call it as. What are the reforms in the curriculum? There's a concept of changing of the curriculum, credits, value added courses. We'll be going to discuss in today's lecture. These are some of my recent visits to US. Rutgers University, Yale University, Stanford University, Harvard University, and MIT. Like this, Berkeley University, and the contents of the NEP 2020 is, this is also for school education, this is also for higher education. So today we will discuss about this higher education. Higher education curriculum reforms, the principles of vision, mission, higher education curriculum reforms and assessment reforms. This part, just now I have told you. Different branches of the courses and programs that we are offering in India can see. This is very simple: management, engineering, pharmacy, humanities, social sciences. Under umbrella of higher education, we are offering engineering and technology. What are the principles of NEP 2020? National Education Policy, basic concepts are accessibility of education to the students in our country, and equal opportunities we have to create for the students. It's equity, we can call it as, and we have to prepare them skillful, that is, proper facilities we have to create to them on par with the technology advancements coming in the globe. And accountability, affordability. First, accessibility and availability in 1980s in policy of education, and now national education policy, actually 5 pillars you can see. In the 5 pillars, each pillar has got its own inherent meaning, and the main vision of the national education policy, for futuristic study, we are having a policy in that one, in the 5 pillars, for school education, for higher education. These are being circulated to the universities, colleges, and the other higher educational, medical and degree colleges, and thereby the reforms according to the national education policy, to have a vibrant knowledge to the students. What do you mean by vibrant knowledge? Means our students should stand number 1 in the internationally, nationally. That is the policy of national education. Some of the things you can see: multidisciplinary and linguistic policy, and academic bank credits, and student-centric curriculum, skill-based curriculum, and even the courses are to be translated into the local language, regional language, and education should reach the, even not only to the rich, education should reach to the even rural places also. These are some of the concepts which are there in it, and basically we are sensitizing the students and teachers in this concept. What do you mean by sensitizing the students and teachers? Suppose if we take a syllabus, some of the chapters are changed, a new subjects have been introduced. For that, you have to empower the teacher also. To empower the teacher, the Government of India in NEP 2020, for empowering teacher, that you call it as capacity building. In the capacity building, 15 lakh teachers can have the capacity building in a mission that you call it as Malavya mission. So simply if you change the syllabus, so to teach that syllabus, the teachers are to be also made skillful in that particular topics and subjects. See, these are some of the things I'll explain you. Holistic education. The NEP 2020 policy is, what do you mean by holistic? Mentally, physically, you will make the student very active, and you will prepare the student, that you call it as holistic education. You can see the Swami Vivekananda. He has given some of the lectures on holistic education. Means the student, apart from the subject knowledge, he should have recreations. He should be well versed with the other activities like yoga, like music, like Indian knowledge system, and like other fields where the student can make himself, charging will be done like that, so that he can do well, unlike only teaching the subjects. And subjects are also to the choice of the student. The student will be given liberty to choose the course, to choose the subjects in the course. Interdisciplinary subjects means arts is there, sciences are there. We call it as in US STEM courses, that is science, technology, engineering and mathematics. For arts also, in NEP 2020, STEM courses they can opt. Some of the students, they have a chance in NEP 2020, art students also can take some of the electives from the engineering branches, from the management branches. So, cross discipline is there, and the student can have, if minimum knowledge is there in that particular subjects that they are willing to take, the boundaries are removed in NEP 2020. Suppose for example, 10 plus 2. If you have MPC only, you can opt engineering and technology. Suppose BPC, if you have biology, physics, chemistry, you can opt for medicine and all that. So now, the subjects as a basket system, you can pick up the subjects, but for that, there should be a regulation, there should be a curriculum, and a proper preparation of that particular course curriculum. Even the percentage of the sciences, that is H&S, percentage of core, percentage of the service subjects, and percentage of open electives, percentage of compulsory electives, entry, multiple exit, and anytime lifelong learning, and the choice of selection of the subjects, all it is learner centric aspects will be more in national education policy. Means, for example, can take the linguistic. What do you mean by linguistic means? In the village, most of the students, they study in Telugu medium and in regional languages. Once they come to the engineering courses, the concepts better they understand in Telugu or in some other regional language rather than English. That's why ultimately the regional language has got a edge over the other languages that are teaching in the class or in the lab. And NEP 2020, though he is studying Telugu medium, he can write in English medium answer sheet. And though he is studying English medium, he can write in Telugu. So his paper will be evaluated in national education policy. This, in a futuristic way, for example, you can see state toppers will be from rural place, may not be with the, and English also, the students who have studied in Telugu medium, who have joined in the engineering course, they speak correct English. Suppose if you take a student who has come from English medium from the nursery or kindergarten, he speaks sentences which are not complete, and just they use the break vocabulary, and the regional language students who have joined in the courses in English, they do speak wonderful, because I can say you, patanam mananam visleshanam prayogatmakam means, first, if you have knowledge in one language, definitely, and command over in one language, you can do better in other languages. But provided you should have effort and work out. That's what the NEP 2020 says. This NEP 2020, they have developed by studying the other countries' syllabus, and especially countries who are first world countries. For example, you can see in the syllabus, top universities, if you take Harvard University in the syllabus, they choose most of the case studies, and case studies are being introduced in the NEP 2020. And Berkeley University, if you take, their syllabus will be based on experiences, internships, learn while doing, internships policy. And if you take Yale University, they pick up the top in artisans, who is very good at painting, who is very good at the some other the 64 arts are there, in that one. So they pick up like that. Here also in NEP 2020, a lot of things are included. That is, you have the music, you have yoga, you have the painting, and you have singing. Like this, so many things as a value addition included in the NEP 2020. Basically, it is a learner-centric, student-oriented curriculum. It's being adopted in some of the states already, and this is under study in our states, both Telugu states. Other states, they have implemented this policy. Even in the syllabus of the engineering, a JNTU professor says that we have prepared the regulation 2022 in line with the NEP 2020, they say. But number of credits what they take, that is 160 credits for example. So in real NEP 2020 what they do is academic bank credit. One college to another college, if same subject, if he has passed in other college, that will be exempted in this college. So likewise, these some of the things have not been implemented in the syllabus of the NEP 2020 aspects in the curriculum. Some of the skill-based subjects they have picked up, like artificial intelligence, machine learning, and cloud computing, data science, and you have IoT and cyber security. Like this, some of the new aspects, advanced fields of engineering and technology, they have included even in the non-circuit branches also. So, major subjects, minor subjects, and choice-based credit system, these are all, many things are to be included in the future aspects for sake of good education, quality education to the student. And basically, some of the this is the vision, this I have told you, vibrant knowledge society, providing high quality education, and learner-centric curriculum, and restructuring the institutional aspects, quality education, universities, higher education, motivation, and transforming the regulatory system, and a curriculum framework. Now in this curriculum, few of the topics I have discussed. For any course, the curriculum is the base. That's why if you want to join in any university, first they ask the syllabus copy and your transcripts, subjects list, and the credentials of your testimonials. Why all these means? In higher education in US or in UK, they verify the standards of the curriculum, instruction, lab as well as theory, number of credits, and the topics that you have introduced relevant to the course, and advanced topics that are required, whether are incorporated in the framing of the syllabus. This all they verify. And this is about the, and in this syllabus, it is outcome based education. Syllabus is framed with the topics which are already existing and which are having essentiality of industry based. Means, for example, you take civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering. In these, most of the subjects, core subjects, you cannot replace abruptly. But you can add computer courses or advanced courses as a minor degree, or as a professional electives, or as a some of the percentage of courses, industry oriented courses, because digitalization has come. In the syllabus, one should have the teacher and student should have minimum maintenance of the course structure. The course structure that you have got is very, very important. The course structure of RV Engineering College, if you say, they will have different course structure. From the first year itself, they will have assignments, they will have the company visits, field visits, and theory and lab integrated. And thereby student will learn a lot, thinking levels will improve a lot. The NEP 2020, why the industry curriculum, student interested subjects, student affordability, student IQ levels, based on that choice, why it is being given means he can do best when he has preferred the subject which he likes. That's one thing. And according to the curriculum, some of the difficulties are also there. In the curriculum, you will have advanced subjects, but in India, in few of the colleges only these advanced facilities have been now available, but slowly as the syllabus is coming into force, catering the curriculum, the institutions may have facilities. For example, in NEP 2020, you have self-learning. That is 40% of the SWAYAM courses per year you can have a chance. SWAYAM, online courses, portal, NPTEL and other courses also. You can do virtual labs and certificate courses, value-added courses, and skill courses you can have on the online. And college should have a platform, MOOCs, Moodle, and should have the routers, modem, and system of Google Class and other the ICT enabled facilities should have to meet the students' number in future. It is coming very high. See, and the classroom teaching is only limited. Few number of only 50, 60 students will be there in the class. But whereas if you have ICT facility, the lecture the teacher is teaching, a good number of students, they can have access, they will learn. And in this, some of the digital age AI based subjects are also, that is AI based, the techniques coming, and some of the colleges already adopted that. Means, for example, if you take artificial intelligence, any topic that you want to have, simply in Google search, if you put DeepSeek, you select, and you put the lead, you will get the lot of information if you prompt it, Gemini, and you have ChatGPT. These are all AI applications. And if you post a lecture to your students, they can have the study over that, and they give you can conduct the tests over that, and you can evaluate the tests in Moodle and MOOC, just now told, and artificial intelligence. So many things. Suppose in your house, lift suddenly it's struck. With AI you can know, I can open my house lock from here through internet. See, like this, even students also will be given a education in NEP 2020, pedagogy of conventional as well as in the ICT as well as in the AI, and quantum computing new technique has come, quantum computing. This artificial intelligence, machine learning subjects we are offering, that is human intelligence, you are simulating into the computer, and quantum computing pedagogy, you are having this is a particulate the behavior that is in behavior of the wave form as well as in the particulate form. The first you have data, you can have large amount of data, you can send in fast. And AI university has also come. See, with AI you can cater so many students. Even in 2050, the conventional classroom teacher, very few are required. Everybody will be at home, and student will learn from the home, like here also in AI. The choice of the student, anytime he can open the video and lecture, and he can study, and he can represent whatever he wants to the teacher. So likewise, pedagogy also one of the major part in the NEP 2020 to meet the population of students which are coming in future. That is, as I have told you, 2030, 25%, and 2035, 40, 45, 50. It is almost 50% of the population of students. Youth are there to cater that. Teachers are not sufficient. That's why in NEP 2020, future policy. See, future policies like economic policy. PV Narasimha Rao has started his economic policy in around 90s. Now also it is giving the extraordinary benefit to our country. Likewise, our education policy, NEP 2020, totally it is a student option. You are giving for a student a lot of the pressure relief, stress release. The course, the NEP 2020, not unlike you are bound to do this. He will, suppose he has in US, 3 days working will be there in the course, and 3 days universities will work, class work will be there for 3 days. 3 days he can work somewhere and he can live on his own. So, likewise, the liberalization of the credit system, like multiple entry, exit, and like the education with the advanced the pedagogy, and the curriculum also included with the lot of internships and training programs and minor projects, major projects, and capstone projects. Likewise, you are making the student practically well versed with the skills on his own, and CRT programs you are giving. For even degree students also, now all colleges have started the CRT programs, ongoing jobs to get that. So likewise, in this, you can see this part I have explained just now, access, equity, quality, accountability. Actually, one more is there, availability, that pillar also, 5 pillars. You can see this also I have explained, that is mathematics, philosophy, and Indologue, sociology, art, dance, science. That means liberal arts, these are called as liberal arts and fine arts. So, apart from the core curriculum, if you have this, the person will have a sort of the recreation and a sort of, even when we were studying in the school, last period will be games. So everybody will go to the ground and some library period will be there. But now student is having more stress in studying of the syllabus of subject concerned. So in NEP 2020, all this so this also I have told you. This also, see, to implement the NEP 2020, most of the colleges are affiliated colleges. So colleges will have autonomy. So that's why NEP 2020 policy accordingly UGC has made the online application form for UGC autonomous to the higher educational colleges, degree colleges and engineering colleges, medical colleges likewise. And NMC has taken up some steps. So now the NEP 2020 says the college which is in which you are studying, it should have a capacity to issue the certificate to you. It has to prepare its own syllabus. It has to prepare its own regulation and evaluation system and all exam evaluation and the certificate issue also. That's why affiliated colleges converting into the upgrading to the autonomous colleges upgrading into the distinct universities. Once we have seen only few autonomous colleges in Hyderabad in engineering. 10 years back only 3 or 4 colleges were there with autonomous. Now only few are there affiliated colleges. Now trend is there in future. The autonomous colleges will have distinct universities in NEP 2020. Based on that, the deemed universities concept has come. In the deemed universities, 3 times NAC A grade consequently you should have, but distinct university 4.1 class in the regulation of universities 1956 Act in that one. They have amended to the, if you have 5 distinct courses, you can go for a new distinct university or existing distinct university courses. Likewise, the Government of India, UGC is Ministry of Education, given permissions for some of the universities also. What is the difference between a affiliated college and autonomous college and university? According to NEP 2020, the syllabus is, you cannot change the syllabus in affiliated college. In autonomous college, you have syllabus autonomy, but university is restricting place to place, state to state. And in universities, the syllabus, they can prepare their own BOS as per UGC norms. They can prepare their own fee structure, their own the courses they can start, except regulatory courses like which are there under NMC, which are there under AICT, which are there under the Dental Council, Medical Council, like that. So those they cannot start just like that. They have to get permissions according to the norms of that regulatory authorities. Remaining courses they can start. So these are some of the syllabus in NEP 2020. According to that, the education policy is being made simple. That is Skill India, Make India, Digital India. Atmanirbhar Bharat means every student should have a computer skill. To live in the life, technology integration is very, very important. Means to lead the life, you have to use the phone. You have to use the vehicle, digital vehicles. You have to use in the classroom, if you are a teacher, you have to use the PPT, computer in the lab. So likewise, technology is a part of it. So student, for example, you take in 2000 also artificial intelligence subjects were there, but focus is not there. But now the advancements have come like 4.0 and courses 4.0, we can call it as 5.0 industry. Likewise, day by day, the syllabus changes and curriculum is the friendly curriculum, student-centric curriculum, learning-centric curriculum. This type of institutions also I have told you, multidisciplinary institutions, colleges, affiliated colleges, public universities, deemed universities, credit-based courses, multidisciplinary education. In IIT Hyderabad, I have seen they are offering a course in final year. Any of the engineering college student can join with the IIT Hyderabad. They are offering a course in collaboration with Japan as a value added course. With that, 100% the placements of high package students of Hyderabad they have got. I have seen one video in the IIT Hyderabad about their curriculum, about their courses. They are running, the director B.S. Murthy Garu. Even from NITs also some students have joined in vacation, in holidays, some minimum number of credits they have to do. Then IIT Hyderabad will give a certificate, skill oriented certificate. Thereby you will have an edge. See, what do you mean by a branding and edge and all this? Suppose if syllabus is good, teachers are good, and the experiential learning students facilities are good, the student will have opportunities more. If the institute is branded institute, then opportunities will be more. For example, a student from IIT has applied, a student from ordinary rural place has applied. Generally, in first screening, opportunity will be given first to the branded institutes. Likewise, if you improve the syllabus, quality education with the curriculum, with the teaching learning, pedagogy, with the research funding. Research funding is also one of the aspect in the NEP 2020, funding to the institutions and establishing the Center for Excellences and making the teachers empowering. So like this, teacher motivation and mobility across the general and vocational education. So what do you mean by vocational education? Means job oriented courses. In the vocational courses, you will have like NAC. You will be having in high-tech city. That means in civil, you will be having the skills for plotting and measurement of area. Like this, some of the courses in other, suppose for example, if you take science subjects about the chemistry, how to analyze pH of water, pH of the availability of the soil. Likewise, so many things you will be learning. Higher Educational Grant Council for funding, this I have told you. Financing to higher education. This also I have covered. Flexible curriculum, multi-point entry, choice-based credit system, accumulation of credits, duration of the program, choice of the program, and selection of the program, mode of learning. This also I have covered. Learning at own place. This also I have covered. Artificial intelligence, ICT, and PG level advanced research, and semester and professional elective courses, adding enhancement of industry curriculum, and mandatory audit courses on environment, ethics, Indian culture. This also IKS I have covered. MOOCs, online, this also I have covered. Self-learning. Challenges ahead. Actually, for any implementation of the curriculum, you require the proper laboratory facilities, proper teachers, proper syllabus. If you prepare, it is not the complete. To teach that syllabus, we should have the teachers. For example, the courses that we are having, will take now. You take computer science and engineering, and you take the computer science and artificial intelligence. Maximum 10 to 15 courses are somewhat different to the basic computer science and engineering. You take data science, you take IoT. Basically, the subjects in the curriculum you introduced, to teach that 10 to 15 subjects, expertise required. If the expertise required, students will learn. So, the challenges of NEP 2020, framing of the curriculum is one part, and outcome based curriculum and student centric curriculum, so many aspects. You are doing okay. Teacher is very, very important. Even in the classroom teaching, even in the ICT, even in the artificial intelligence, if videos are not there, quality teaching material is not there, what you get in artificial intelligence, what you get. And the quantum computing, basically, in India, teachers you have to empower, that is one of the challenge, and facilities is another challenge. And adoption of the community, student community, because students are in conventional mode now. See, once, if you take the generation, that is the young generation, in 6th class only they have AI, computer. And likewise, for us, it is new. For them, it is not new. That's why I told you, in 2035, 2040, 45, 50, AI will be the teacher role will be very less. But teacher should have a capacity to teach the students in AI. That is required. You have to update yourself. This is one of the challenge that you have got. And facilities. You have to create MOOC, Moodle, and the Swayam portals, and multiple entry, multiple exit is somewhat in operational difficulties. Suppose student joins, okay, first year he has studied, you are giving a certificate, second year he has studied, you are giving some diploma, final year he has not studied, you are not giving engineering degree. But after 10, 15 years he has come, So there he wants to complete the balance course. That facilities still our universities should adopt. So now colleges what you got only in present system 4 years. Some of the universities you have to complete 6 years. You have to complete. The university DE will send a circular to this regulation batch. This is the last chance given like that. This is one of the challenge. And the industry curriculum when you implement should have skill-based professionals and innovative instructional implementation strategies like maybe case study learning methods and few courses semesters may be offered in collaboration with the overseas universities and some of the courses that are required globally demand courses you need to have collaborations. Just now I told you Japan collaborations to the IIT Hyderabad. IIT Hyderabad professors, so they have taken expertization of the Japan professors means you can understand. Some of the colleges you can say, the NIT Warangal, they have taken the expertization from some of the Germany, this thing, and some of the, when were established, the IIM Ahmedabad, Harvard University, and likewise, some of the collaborations, when you can see off campus and foreign universities establishment also there in NEP 2020 challenges. If the foreign campuses have come, what are the rules and regulations and how it affects our students? So actually in NEP 2020, one of the challenges is diversification, student diversification. Even in the teachers also, same college you have studied BTech, same college you have studied MTech, again you are working in the same college means you will not have exposure of the other institutions, campuses, much. That's why diversity in the teachers, they ask, that means same breed, same college student, same university, few, but students also. If foreign students have come, you will learn their stuff. Our students also will learn their stuff and their thing. And you can see in standard colleges, what they do is basics they will tell, and student has to understand and student has to execute the remaining experiment and should show to the student. So likewise, in foreign universities, what I have seen is the demo part is less. He has to work on his own. And leads will be given by the teacher. So institute to institute, various things will be there. Foreign campuses, the establishment is also part. Our IITs also, IIMs also established foreign campuses. Thereby, foreign campuses have come. Our students can afford to study in the foreign campuses, and we can also establish the foreign campuses in the frontline countries like South Africa, like the other countries. Thereby, the education standards of that country will be improved as a part of globalization, we can call globalization. In the globalization of the technology integration, NEP 2020 is also giving the scope to start the foreign universities in AICT, and UGC is also some of the, even in our state also, our state government given permission to the Symbiosis University and given permission to the Amity University, given permission to the Woxen University, means the campuses which are already branded campuses, if they are established, to the youth in our state, they can utilize the campuses courses which are already having job-oriented the branded institutions. Thereby, it is at the cost of your own local place, you are getting the education. So this is what we are, we have to encourage. So that's why even in the NAC also, NBA also in quality education, student diversity in 2.1.2, you will be having how many students are from out of state. Teachers also, teacher diversity, how many students are also out of state. See, that's why you have to organize ideathons, hackathons, and technology meets, symposiums, and internships. Students will have interaction with the outside world. So that is very, very important in NEP 2020. These are some of the challenges you have to have. So because of this, it is a afternoon session. So I do not want to give more burden to you. Thank you very much for giving opportunity for the Sridevi Women's Engineering College principal and HODs and deans and management for giving me, especially Dr. Narendra
and students for their gracious presence. It was indeed our privilege, along with my colleague Dr. K. Ravikumar sir, to
Facilitate Dr. Ravindra Reddy, sir. Now I request HOD sir and Dean sir also to come on to the dais. Sir, Dean sir also to the dais. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Before we conclude, let us end the program on a peaceful note. I now invite Sushma and Mahita from third year IT to render the Shanti Mantra.
ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
Thank you all once again.